Okay, I've got my deck here, and this ceremony is going to be dedicated to love, because I am a natural lover, and I do think that there is beautiful power in communion and cohabitation with another. And so, God, Creator, ancestors, I am dedicating this deck right now for transmission, for message, communication. The question that I'm asking first is, what path is my life partner, my soulic soulmate, that I will be sharing a majority of my life with, where are they in life right now? What are they working through? Have this card be a reflection of their strengths and their weaknesses. Okay. Now, when I'm picking cards, you mustn't have any doubt. You need to trust in your intuition. So I have them here. And what I look for when I'm pulling cards is it's a natural magnetism that you feel in your hands. It literally feels like a magnet. I try to spread them out so that I can pick up the energy of each card as much as possible. Sometimes multiple cards come through, and I just listen for the voice within to say yes. There's no need to have fear of receiving the wrong message or thinking that there's some entities trying to confuse you or anything. This is a closed container right now that we're in. The only people that are in this space present for these cards are my ancestors that are along my path with me to serve for the highest good for myself and for all of humanity, and God, Creator, Life Force. I'm tracing my hand over the cards, keeping the intention of the question active and present. We're going over the cards another round to see if anything else comes up. Okay, so I have these two here. I'm going to spread them out again. Close this portal. And now that I have this row here, it's a smaller row, I'm going to do it again. Okay, so this is the card. This card is the question I kept asking, the statement I kept asking is, this is the card that my life partner in this life is, as this incarnation, is Kumiana in this present moment. This card is a reflection of what my life partner is going through right now in this present moment. Let's capture. Where's my phone? Oh. Okay, it's 1:44, January 6th, 2025. January 6th, 2025 at 1:45. Oh, I wonder if he's with someone. And yes, I know it's a he because I've already energetically felt them and signed a contract with them in the astral realm. So that is why I've been feeling so pulled. You know, I'm claiming this right now. I guess I'm coming out of the closet. I am a queer Afro-Indigenous being incarnate. Yet I know that my soulic partner that I will spend most of my life with, not all, but most of my life with, in this embodiment, is a man. I do think that there are other female lovers I'm going to have in my timeline at some point. But this one right now, I feel very curious about. So I think this is interesting. The card that came out in this orientation is the kiss. And it's got this crescent moon and it's got two hands holding each other. So I've never pulled this card out before. I've had this deck going on 7 years. I've never pulled this card. So let's see what it says. Let's see where it is. Ah, there it goes. All right. Excuse my chest real quick. I'm gonna lean in. We're gonna have like a little girl's tee-hee moment, and I'm gonna tell you. All right. The touch, the chemistry, the sex. Is my partner having sex right now? Oop, I'm just peeking in, sorry. Before a first kiss, the air is electrified. Each breath is alive with possibility and magic. What will their lips be like? Their tongue? Do they want me to do they want me in return? The archetypal energy of the kiss is a heightened sensation of this happens. My consciousness starts plugging in words that are not on the page. Heightened sense of merging with other, of letting in. Let me reread this. Bear with me. The archetypal energy of the kiss is a heightened sensation of merging with other, of letting in what was moments ago separate to become one. It is risky but beautiful business. These moments forever change us as we move past the solitary self toward union and acceptance. This card suggests true intimacy is around the corner, which requires bravery and surrender. When the kiss takes a non-human form, it may be experienced as touching the sacred, hearing a whisper, or being graced by a divine being. You will recognize the presence of the kiss by cold chills and an awakening of the heart. That's interesting. It says, write down the story of your first kiss. What was changed in that moment? I've had many first kisses, I feel, in my life. I kissed a boy when I was a baby, my mom said, as a toddler. I just grabbed his face in front of his parents and just... and I did have a crush on him for a little bit when I was little. This is a different time, when I was a child. And then here it says, intimacy is multi-layered and requires our reflection. Revisit what you consider to be sensual, taboo, acceptable, shameful. So when in light, it means sensual, expressiveness, emerging and merging, inviting. When dark, neediness, pressure, dominance, and disrespect. Okay. So, I asked the question, a card that reflects weakness and strengths in the present moment. And so I got one card. Sometimes I feel the pull and the connection for multiple cards, and it surprises me. I have no intention on what number I'm pulling. So it could be that my partner, I say my partner, it's in the field, is going through sensual expressiveness, inviting, and potentially struggling with neediness, pressure, dominance, and disrespect. And then it says to go deeper, watch the film Andy Warhol's 1963 Kiss. So maybe I'll watch that later this month. But yeah, I think that's very interesting. The next question I'm going to ask is, I'm going to keep this card aside for a moment. I'm going to shuffle the deck again. And this next question is going to be about God, Creator. I see you. I see that you answer my prayers in the very moment, the very instant that I reach out to you. And I thank you. I thank you for hearing my call. I thank you for reaffirming my strength and my trust, and for diminishing any doubt that has taken root in my past, because now I see that you are always ever present within me and within this space and within this matrix. So, with full trust, I'm completely surrendering and believing in this message that you're sending right now. What card reflects and embodies my weaknesses and my strengths that I must work on in order to align with this soulic partner? The same soulic partner that I will spend most of my life with, that I will build a life with, so that we may accomplish our goals to not only serve us, the karma that is there, the legacies of our family and ancestors, but also to align in the future that you have planned, full of cosmic, unconditional, compassionate love, and continuous infinite expansion of sovereign heart for source intent realization for all existence. Okay. Round 2. All right. Okay, so there's a few cards here that are pulled. I'm going to do the same thing I did before with the smaller row. While I'm hovering over the cards, I notice a soft hum in my left ear. Okay, so this is a card. The card that is a reflection of my strengths and weaknesses that I must focus on this year in order to better align, completely align with my partner, my cosmic partner. The Forest. I've actually pulled this card before, so this is not something new. And it is sideways. When I look at it, I see both the color and the dark. The woods, the thick, the jungle. Consider for a moment your earliest memory of the forest. It's like it included all the mythic dynamics of this archetypal space. A little fear, a little enchantment, perhaps losing your way, perhaps discovering a secret mystical treasure. Such is the magic of the forest. It requires first that you enter it, and then that you get lost within it. You may think there is a path to lead you straight through, but soon enough you'll be on what is known as the pathless path. There are tricksters here, dense foliage, and entanglement, but equally present are the glimmers of fairy light and friends among the trees. You're on an adventure now, and there's no turning back. So embrace the dim light and the moving shadows, whether literal or imaginal. Brave the forest and get lost getting found. Get lost getting found. The hunter, the maiden, the crone, and the shaman make regular appearances in the forest. Don't be surprised if these cards come up together. Let the narrative reveal itself. If you get out of the forest without feeling lost, you are only in a little grove of trees. The great archetypal forest requires we spend at least one night frightened for our life. When light, magic abounds, childlike wonder, adventure. When dark, concealment, density, savagery. Go deeper. The opening 3 lines of Dante Inferno. This is Dante Alighieri's Inferno. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, so I tried to avoid it at first. Okay. So, that's interesting. I'm asking the question, my strengths, my weaknesses, what I need to work on. Saying my strengths is magic abounds. My strength is my childlike wonder, my adventure, energy. And my weakness is concealment, density, and savagery. And essentially it's telling me to get lost in the forest and potentially be found. It's interesting because there's a noticing of resistance. My initial, you know, interpretation, conclusion is like a damsel in distress being lost and wants to be found and saved, right? And I think that's not what this is saying, but a part of me feels like, oh, is that what it wants, you know? So I think these are really important cards. I'm going to hold on to them for some time and journal, and we'll see what unfolds this year on how things evolve. Yeah. I already do feel a bit lost. I do feel like I'm in a metaphorical forest. Not a physical forest, but a metaphorical one right now. So, yeah, we'll see what happens.